Listen, my children, and you shall hear midnight ride of Paul Revere. Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere on the 18th of April in 75. Hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year. Well, he said to his friend, the British march by land or sea from the town tonight, hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch of the North Church Tower as a signal light. When if I land at 2 if I see an owl, the hours it sure will be ready to ride and spread the alarm through every Middlesex village and farm for the country folk to be up and to arm. Yeah! So through the night rode Paul Revere, and so through the night went his cry along to every Middlesex village and farm, a cry of defiance and not fear, a voice in the darkness and knock at the door, and a word that shall echo forevermore. Born on the night wind of the past, through all our history to the last, in the hour of darkness and peril and need, the people will awaken and listen to hear the hurrying hoofbeats of that steed and the midnight message of Paul Revere. Hiawatha, Hiawatha. By the shores of Gitchagumi, by the big sea shining water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, daughter of the moon Nokomis. Dark behind it rose the forest, rose the black and gloomy pine trees, rose the firs with cones abundant. Right before it beat the water, beat the shining big sea water, in the vale of Hiawatha, in the green and silent valley. By the pleasant water courses, you could trace them through the valley. By the rushing in the springtime, by the alders in the summer, by the white fog in the winter, in the green and silent valley. There they sang of Hiawatha. You who love the haunts of nature, love the sunshine of the meadow, love the shadow of the forest, love the wind among the branches, and the rain shower, and the snowstorm, and the rushing of great rivers through the palisades and pine trees. Listen to these wild traditions, to the song of Hiawatha. Down the rivers or the prairies came the Choctaws and Comanches, came the Shawnees and the Blackfeet, came the Pawnees and the Omahas, came the Mandans and the Dakotas, came the Hurons and the Ojibways, all the warriors drawn together by the signal of the peace pipe. By the shores of Gitchagumi, by the big sea shining water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, daughter of the moon Nokomis.
Bells, 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 bells.
Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air at night, while the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seems to twinkle with a crystal and delight.
Bells, bells.
Keeping time, time, time in a sort of runic rhyme to the tender nebulation that so musically wells from the bells, bells, bells,
Bells, bells, bells.
from the jingling and the tinkling of the bells.
Bells, 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 bells. Bells, 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 bells.
Hear the mellow wedding bells, golden bells.
Bells, bells.
What a world of happiness their harmony foretells through the balmy air at night. How they ring out their delight from the molten golden notes and all in tune.
All in tune.
What a liquid ditty floats through the turtle dove that listens while she gloats on the moon. How it swells, how it dwells, on the future how it tells of the rapture that impels to the swinging and the ringing of the bells, bells, bells,
Bells, bells, bells.
to the rhyming and the chiming of the bells, 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 bells,
Bells,
bells.
bells, 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 bells. Bells, 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 bells bells, 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 bel
how it swells, how it dwells, on the future how it tells of the rapture that impels to the swinging and the ringing of the bells, 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 to the rhyming and the chiming of the bells, of the bells, of the bells, of the bells. Walk around, walk around, walk around the school. Walk around, hoping I'll see you. Class is done, and I run where I know you'll be. Walking to history. Walk around, walk around, walk around your block. Walk around, up and down, I'm afraid to knock. Stand and wait, then your day calls at your front door. What was I waiting for? You have beauty, you have charms, you'd be heaven in my arms. Toss around through a sleepless night. Wait around till you come inside. Then reveal how I feel, and I want to see if you will walk around with